everybody, welcome to my first replay of a League game I played not too long ago. Here we are starting with me, Genocide, playing as the ADC as Apollo. Our jungler is Thanatos, our mid solo lane is Hercules, support Sylvanas, mid Nuwa, and their enemy team, their ADC is going to be Fiora, jungler Tyr. The mid laner is going to be Zeus. Support is Ymir. And the jungler, which I believe was Odin. But if you look at the build, I think, yeah, Odin is definitely going to be the jungler. Of course, just the regular starting point. Not much going on right now. Got a few wards down. And so far nothing really is going on. And you might find that this thing is going to be very unprofessional because this is going to be my first replay, so I'm still getting used to the keys and everything else and all the stuff. But for now, it looks like we're just taking the mid camp. And yeah, just the standard opening from everyone else. Ymir already taking a lot of damage, and it looks like we're moving in for a surprise attack. But unfortunately, the blue buff was dropped before we can go in there, so there was no real point in us staying there. So it was best to just go right back into lane, and from there, it's just the normal thing is gonna happen. And from over here, it looks like Zeus is pushing Nuwa pretty hard. Really unfortunate. But it looks like Zeus took a lot of damage, and the junglers and over here, it looks like a very aggressive start. Oh yes, very aggressive. Oh no, it's solo lane Odin and jungle Tyr. That's what I said earlier. Oh my gosh, how could I mess that up so bad? And oh, our Sylvanas got a kill, and I got a kill. So I think we should replay that, because I completely forgot about that early kills. And yeah, I completely forgot about those early kills. I just remember that now that I recall, it was a very aggressive game on this side. I chose to do this as a replay instead of a my usual episodes, due to the fact that everyone had curse, but no one actually said anything at all throughout the entire thing. So it was boring, least to say, just boring. But if you can see, I'm building the safe build with the Devourer's Gauntlet. I'm going to go a little bit old school style instead of the new unicorn build that everyone's been seeming to wanting to do lately. And Ymir's breath completely messing me. Well, yeah, it was close somewhat. But it doesn't seem like, yeah, it seems like everyone else on the map is... Come on. Oh yeah, and I'm just putting so much aggression on them both right now. They're losing so much HP. Looks like there's gonna be another kill. I might be able to get a kill on her, and I hit level 6, and I get my ult. Do I decide to go in on him? No. Could have gone in on with the ult, but I guess I didn't know where the jungler was. So the possibility of the jungler being in the area was there. Since our wards seem to have expired. Yeah, our wards did expire. It's probably a good thing that I didn't. No. At the time I wasn't too sure, but it would have been another kill for me if I did go on it, because I would have been able to get out safely because there was no one there. But in league games, you really just want to play it safe. I mean, I already got a pretty good lead due to the fact that I have about a wave and a assist and a kill. So for right now, it's like I'm already ahead, and I don't really need to risk losing my position of being ahead of their 80 or I can't really say it's an ADC because it's not doing physical damage, but they're Freya. Right now I have to be very cautious since I don't believe, no, I do not have beads. I went straight for the Deval's Gauntlet. So if Ymir gets a freeze on me, I could very end up dead. Or English, Nathan, English. I could end up dead. So I have to play very cautious since I don't have it. Oh, and they put it. To be honest, I didn't know that was warded, but which means I had no, there was no way for me to know that it was warded or not there. And it looks like we got a kill in the mid lane. So, well, that's happening over there. Let's just check out some of these other lanes since we all know I'm doing pretty okay now and I'm already pretty far ahead. Ymir comes into the mid. Yeah, he's not really able to accomplish much. He is level 4, so he's behind. So right now they're suffering in levels. Oh man, those minions are putting some serious hurt onto him. Oh, oh Ymir, you're hurting bad. You're hurting bad, buddy. Yeah, yeah, and I'm over there with my support showing my dominance right now. And it looks like we got a tier coming in for a gank. And I didn't realize right until now, but I just dash out, and again I'm able to escape. And I'm missing a lot of basic attacks here. I'm pretty sure, oh, and this is where, yeah, I'd say, you know what, let's go in. And here, and it's a beautiful double kill right there with an escape from Ymir. Yeah, I kept on running because I did not want to deal with that Zeus since I know he was there. Oh, I'm like, oh no. Trying to help out my Sylvanas a little bit, dealing some damage. And, oh, no, nothing much else I can do. I know I was still being chased. I thought I was going to like just turn and like try and scare them away with some damage. And Ymir comes in, seeing I'm low, and he's like, oh, I could get this kill. Messes with that. He gets me with the his two, but then again I deal a lot of damage, and he goes down. But so I mean it turns out really well for us. I get 3 kills, and 3 kills for a support is well worth it, especially if those kills are with the ADC. So I am really far ahead, and I'm doing a lot of damage. And I pick up my boots. Oh, and he is hurting. Oh, and Thanatos just eats him up alive. And a tier. Ooh, come on. Are you gonna get tier? Nope. The tier gets out alive. Probably best not to chase that, since Ymir could go and support and help him out with that. But we're gonna set up a gank with. Oh, and she uses her ulti for defensive purposes. Yeah. I want to stay out of that. Well, no. Oh, so we got banished there, so it pretty much stops our advantage of going in. And this is why Nuwa and Apollo is a really strong combo. One, that all pretty much told us where Tyr and everyone else was, and we noticed that Tyr was on his own. And Thanatos gets a kill, so we're feeding the Thanatos as well. Early game, that is great. So that means he's going to have a pretty good transition into the late and mid game where he usually falls off hard. But if he has a few items and he's ahead of the enemy team, he is still relevant throughout the entire game. But if you're able to survive a Thanatos early game, then he's pretty much useless throughout the rest of the game because he just does not have the damage to back up. And of course, I think I went back home after that to buy some more items. Oh, Thanatos, are you gonna survive, buddy? Nope, he looks dead. All he has to do is detonate. Oh, and it looks like detonate's on cooldown. Oh, it looks like a team fight in mid. No, it's not a team fight really. It's just a little skirmish. Let's go to items. Let's see our stats. On the graphs, oh yeah, it's everything's pointing towards us. We got the experience and we got the gold, and it's just we got a good lead. Well, over 2,000 and well, more than 4,000 experience and more than 2,000 gold. So it's pretty good here for us. There. Here I am. I'm going to help out in mid. No, I think no. I saw Freya on her own, so I'm like, oh, maybe I can go and get her. I don't know. I didn't see her there. I guess I didn't. What? No! Oh, what's going on here? Fight, fight. Dance for me, puppets. I like to like. Oh, so he decides to go over the mirror wall. What? Oh, that was some big damage from our Hercules to our. Oh, yes. Oh, and Thanatos gets the kill on Tyr. Good. And I go in, and I get the kill on... Oh, yes. And we are just dominating right now. We are just dominating. And this is where we make a call for the Gold Fury. We didn't have a ward here, but we knew that they really could not contest this since the only way they had their Hog 3 was dead, and there was no way he was going to make it, and they don't even have Hog 3 anyway to begin with. And we get the Hog 3. Oh no, we get it because our support has Hog 3. To be honest, we did not. The one thing I think we should have done better was ward, but I don't know. They're still staying here to fight. It's probably not a good idea. Yeah, it's not a good idea to. There's no point for us to keep on fighting here. They should have just left and started going to like lane or something. Because the only reason we should have fought there was if the Gold Fury was still being contested. But we got Gold Fury, so it's best just to get out. Don't need to risk losing people. But they did a good job warding up all the area. That's where we kind of fell off. We warded a few places. And, oh, will she survive? Oh, she does. And will, oh. And, come on. Oh, no. So close. And I get the kill on Zeus. Man, my voice, man. Dude, doing these replay casts like this are really hard. And this is when I decided to ult back over because we don't need to get split pushed and my presence in the mid lane is no longer needed. And here we are. I am 3 levels above their Freya. We'll see if she decides to stay or if she decides to fight. Right now I have a few wards in my inventory. I decided to place one in because I don't want to get ganked while I'm here with my ultimate down. And just clear out the minion waves. And I realized, oh, she's staying here and taking damage from the minions. So this is just extra damage, and I'm just wailing on her right now. And her ultimate is dealing very little damage to me. She's deciding to fight me, and I probably would have been able to do that a lot cleaner if I had mana. But if you look, I had like literally no mana and no mana to use, so all I had at my disposal was basic attacks. But of course I get a solo kill. Let's see. Zeus is chucking mid camp. He's taking mid camp and like a good mid laner should be doing. Always keep an eye out on those because that's a good way of experience and income as well. Because you get like 45 gold per one of them and quite a bit of experience. Now let's take a look at the graphs. Our lead is still going up. About 7,000 over 7,000 experience and over 5,000 gold lead now. So I mean, it's really pushing up there. See here, gold per minute. Oh, I got the highest because I'm a farming machine. And once we get back to the items, gold in hand. Oh, apparently they're tier, and they have quite a bit of gold in hand. I just went. Of course, I don't have a lot in my hand because I just came back from buying. Damage. Player. Oh, our Thanatos has the highest player damage. But I don't know. I'm out damaging the new off somehow. And I don't really have the highest damage items yet. On our our Sylvanas is just placing wards right and left. That's really good. And we're this is not really this is oh no, yeah. It looks like Zeus gets out alive. Oh, yeah. No. No. Whoa, that was a good banish there. He was able to get them both, but she's just wearing Nuwa down, and and yeah, Nuwa just dancing around as long as she can. And oh yeah, we just ended up feeding because we just stayed way too long. We should they should just let Nuwa die and just leave her, because she was pretty much dead, because they were not going to let her get away. I noticed that they were coming right towards me, so I decided to ult out of there, and I was just going to go right into the mid, take some farm too, and no reason why not. We knew the Gold Fury was up, we were pinging for it, that they were definitely at the Gold Fury, and we knew it. Ooh, and that Zeus ulti was pretty much scaring us from not going in on it, and the fact that we didn't have a Hand of the Gods 3. Will this kill? Oh, and Nuwa picks up the kill on Tyr before he was able to get away. So will we be able to pick up some more kills to help us with the fact that we did not get that Gold Fury? Yep, and we get I get the last basic attack in on that. And we have a Freya just trying to ult in on that, which could very well lead to her death. No, it looks like she's going to escape with a good banish. Yep, she escapes with a good banish. That's fine. And the blink Ymir, very scary, but he's very behind in levels, so his damage is it's not really that scary when he's behind in levels, because we just put him so far behind. But that damage from Freya is starting to come through into the late game. Oh man, this fight though. The ultimate from Odin, catching no one. And our Sylvanas trying to save him. Trying to save our mid Nuwa. And here I come in. Yeah, I get the Tyr. I jump through. Oh man, this team fight. Every ult is being used, and I am about to die. Yep, and that double kill for Odin. That leap combo is very strong. I think the mistake I made there is I went too deep. I should still realize I'm not invincible and unkillable. I just deal a lot of damage. I don't have a lot of survivability. Since I use one of my big escape tools as an initiation. And it looks like they won the team fight. Or, yeah, they pretty much won that fight. And if we take a look at the graphs, it looks like they're starting to catch up a little bit. We no longer have a big lead as we did before. It's starting to even out. So I mean, it's not game over yet. So at this point, it's still anyone's game. Wards place. Oh man, our Sylvanas is doing good, placing more wards. I'm starting to place a few myself. And this is probably why we're doing so well, because wards are like massively invaluable. I mean, there's no point why someone should not spend a little bit of gold just to put a ward down. I mean, it's only 50 what, 50 gold for a ward, so it's not that expensive. Okay, new uses her ult to try to get out. I think that was a little premature. She doesn't really need to do that. But we are just fighting in this mid lane. Oh geez, we're just fighting in this mid lane. And I get this solo kill on Odin, apparently. I forgot where that was, but I mean, this is just a high complicated area right now for mid. I'm pretty sure I was just in my lane pushing. I promise next time if I do this, I will be more professional about it, and I'll have a mini map and everything else. Just this is my first free play, and I'm still learning the ropes. I did study a little bit of the hotkeys and stuff like that for the video, but it's still new to me. I believe we took the tier 2 tower in my area where I killed Odin. On was it left side? No, right side. We're going for tier 1 right now, where we just have someone and Thanatos goes in with his ult for some odd reason. And it looks like they're preparing a gank, and I saw this. I'm like, no, back up. It's time to back out. Yeah, that was a good gank from them. I thought I could try to help someone, but I almost ended up feeding my own life. Oh, and this is where I hit the wrong button there, and he used Aegis. I meant to use sprint, but I accidentally hit the button, and he just. I thought they were going to cut me off here, and I just saw them, and I just saw them going for Fire Giant. Now I'm the only one alive at the moment. So this is just. I know that I was really confrontational. This is probably one of the biggest mistakes I did right here, trying to fight for this when I shouldn't be. This will definitely lead to my death. Yeah, I should not have gone in on that. No, I should not have done that at all. That was the biggest mistake. They were gonna get that Fire Giant regardless of what I did. They actually still no, they do have a tier 3. They do have a tier 3 Hand of the Gods. Okay, so regardless of what I would have done, they would still have gotten it. So I pretty much just fed myself for no apparent reason. That was one of my biggest mistakes I made there. So future note, don't do that. And oh, looks like we got a fight here. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, it looks like another double kill. Yeah, they're really roaming together now. At this point, they pretty much secured a tier 2 tower. Yeah, I realized they were coming down this way, and I saw this. I'm like, yeah, there's no way I can defend that. So I have to let them have it. But I thought if I was able to clear the minion wave before they got to the Phoenix, that they wouldn't bother. So, but of course, I wasn't able to clear it that easily. And I go down to Zeus. Freya coming out. Wow. Let's look at his stats. Total damage, heals. So I was doing some healing, but we were able to keep the Phoenix from going down. So I guess in hindsight, it was kind of worth it. Not really, though. It cost me my life. Ymir blinking. Oh, it messes the stun. Ooh. That was a pretty nice leap, though. That was pretty cool. Oh. And it's just blown up full scale war. Oh, an execution. Ooh.
Double kill.
And this is when we were pinging that. Look, Freya's right here. And I'm dead still, and I just respawn. And I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe I used my ult to get there. Hey, here I come. And we got the deicide. That's good, and we pinged to just go and take the tower. Of course I take the minions, because I like me gold. I like my gold. And we have 3 of us taking the tier 2 on the right side. I think it's the right side. I might be mistaken here because I'm changing my point of view all so much. Yeah, right side, and we're taking the tier 2 in the mid as well. So that's every tier 2 down, and all the phoenixes are exposed. So this is where we decided just to back out. It looks, and they should have left. Yeah, they are good as dead there. They just got blown up. Usually when you take a tower, you want to get out of there ASAP, unless you know that they're not going to be there. But, oh, and he gets out just barely. Looks like we're going to have another try at the tier 2. And Thanatos coming in. Oh. Oh. Ooh, Thanatos barely living after that one. Here I go. I got the tier. Oh. Oh, no, and I aged just way too soon. But then again, the damage is not very little, and I'm already at top level. There. Experience per minute, and we have the most experience. Oh, player damage. Zeus has the highest player damage now. Words placed, minions killed. Apparently, I don't have the highest minions. I'm the second highest minions. So, I mean, Odin's farming up really well. And it looks like they're going for Gold Fury. Nope, they decided to back off on that one. I pinged the Gold Fury, pretty much saying, hey, look guys, the Gold Fury is up. We might want to be careful of this. And Nuwa versus Odin. Ooh. Here I am trying to help her out. Oh no. Yeah, I use my ult. Where do I go? Oh, I leave her to die. I leave her to die to go into mid. But she gets out okay anyway, so she's fine. Anyway. Oh, big team fight coming in here. Ah. Oh, they're so low, and oh, it looks like the team fight is over. They're just so low, and we're just picking them off now. Both of them is so low. Oh, it doesn't take much. It won't take much to kill them. Oh, and it looks like they're gonna barely get away, and we're gonna lose Thanatos for it. Question is, will Odin chase after this? I think we did. I can't remember what we were pinging for. Oh yes, we were pinging for the fire giant. Oh, and I get blown up. I heard that coming, and I could not dash in time. Because you can hear him using his shield from a little bit of distance, and I heard that from behind me. I'm like, oh well, I know who's behind me and what he's gonna do. So even you can even hear it from here. Oh, Sylvanas. Odin's right behind you, so they know you're there. If you were planning on using your blink, buddy. And here we are. Ah. Will they get this? Will they get the second fire giant of the game? Oh, it is going. It is full-blown war. Oh, jeez. And they get the fire giant again, but hardly any of them survive. That's the one thing we didn't do very well either, is ward the fire giant. I think I did play so, and I decided going on the Emir, since I believe he's the he's one of the last ones, one of the last people to stay alive. I do not recall if Tyr has a fire giant buff, but we pretty much eliminated one who all the important people that do have it. Tyr is a little bit behind, and I'm not very scared of him, so we just go straight for the. There we go. And it looks like Tyr. Yep. Everyone, and we just decided to rush the fire giant, or we just rushed the Titan. We just rushed the Titan here. Our items are looking very stellar, very good, almost max build for everyone. And they just, oh, I'm afraid we're just focusing at this point the fire giant, or not the fire, but the Titan. And I'm just focusing on the fire. Oh, and we get the win. Why am I saying fire giant? It's Titan. Gosh, I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this. This is my first replay, so please forgive me for any mistakes I made, or if it doesn't look that well or that good to you. I will endeavor to improve on this. I'll try to get the mini map on here so we can see better what's going on. And like always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.